Can you pass? Can you pass me my?
Welcome to D&D.
That's true. This time?
It seems longer.
It is.
Oh.
That's the longer intro, baby.
What's up, baby?
Okay, so you all sit in Hector Dollhouse's home around a table. What would you like to do?
Well, that was an ordeal.
How far in are you with Titus?
Eupheme, the telepathic link that you can create between minds.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible for us to discuss that way for a bit, since we have
People
and I want to
listening
look
in?
up a little bit.
an audience, potentially?
All right. Prepare yourself. I don't scream in everyone's head. It's working.
Yes, it's working.
No, never mind, sorry. Go.
Stop. Not even funny. Not even humorous.
What do you mean, how far am I in with Titus? This is telepath.
No.
We're all just staring intensely at each other.
You just told me you spoke with Titus? That's what you were mumbling about?
I knew Titus before he did. I knew Titus when I first came out of the Underdark. He was one of the first people we met. Before he was even this.
So are you and Dagomar spies for him?
No, he wants to kill both of us.
Then why was he talking to you?
Because he has a lot more important things to do than kill both of us right now. And because Ferservious sent to him to try and threaten us, which I knew wasn't going to work because, like I said, he has way more important things to do.
You mentioned this Ferservious was one of the archmages on the Dragon's Council?
Yes,
He was the guy in the book.
the one involved in the Maxim of Magic.
Right, that your friend knew.
Yes, they studied together. He's not part of the Maxim. Hector, I mean.
What's the Maxim?
We don't know. Hector thought it was, an organization created to continue the study of necromancy after the 8th Tower of Necromancy fell in Tristfall.
So, wouldn't that mean you're part of the Maxim?
Not all necromancers are part of the Maxim. I also don't know. So
How could you be part of the Maxim? Be a necromancer and not be part of the Maxim?
there are clerics who can perform necromantic spells. You perform necromancy. Are you part of the Maxim?
Well, that's still out for debate.
Dagomaris performs necromancy. Is he part of the Maxim?
I don't know.
Necromancers and liches and the Dragon's Council and a divination wizard who messed with one of the mage's heads and what are you all into?
Well, slow down there.
I think it's what we're all into.
It's,
What you dragged me into now?
You've been involved in it. When the pestilent drow, the rats he described, when they come up, are you not involved with that? The Dragon's Council presides over the Southern Realms, assisting Glaucon. If something goes wrong there, are you not involved in that? I didn't drag you into this.
Ignorance is kind of my weapon in this. Or my shield, I guess. I don't...
a shield. Is that the word you want to use?
If I don't know about it, I don't have any stake in it.
They might have a stake in you.
there's a lich on the Dragon's Council and you don't have a stake in that?
Why should I care? I just...
Because there's a lich on the Dragon's Council.
What does that mean,
You don't
Vivian?
know, do you know what a lich is?
Yeah, I've read about it.
And you know that they're immortal. And you know that if there's one on the Dragon's Council, we don't know how long it's been there.
I didn't know that.
We don't know how much power it has.
Well, so now it's... What?
The dragon
The onus
king.
is on you to take care of it or something?
The onus is on the people who know about it.
Yeah, I'd
If
rather I
you're-
didn't
if-
now.
Well, I wish I did know a lot of things I do as well. But you know it. We all do. You don't have to do anything about it.
I would like to not.
That's a shame then.
Are you gonna do something about it?
Yes,
Before or after you find your friend?
both. There are a lot of people that I've come to meet that should know about this. That have the power, like you do, to do something about it.
Well, then tell them and then be done with it.
My memories are locked behind a curse called the Curse of Draugen's Chosen 10. A council of 10 liches. Headed by someone named Gamarian. They're the ones that laid waste to the Scar of Cruel in the Second Age of Elves. I don't know if the Maxim of Magic is associated with these people, but by how much Hector mentioned memory in his journal, and Baldric Ferservious being involved at the Maxim, and a lich being on the Dragon's Council, and the other Dragon's Council members being part of the Maxim.
Is there any way you can talk about this without making my head hurt?
No. Baldric Ferservious has a stake in Hector Dollhouse. I have a stake in Hector Dollhouse. And there is a curse of 10 liches on my mind. I don't know why, but I cannot believe that I am not involved. And I cannot let him continue to operate without some consequence.
Fine, let's talk about Hector then. Why didn't you tell me he was your dad?
I didn't know he was my dad until literally 2 hours ago. I happened to meet him in Tristfall. It was lucky. I was casting a spell. I noticed that his cat was giving off a faint necromantic aura. That was the only other necromancy I had seen. So I followed him.
Wait, those memories in the journal are what you're talking about? Being locked up?
No, I remember being in the pits. I just didn't remember that it was Hector. I remembered this house. And I remembered playing with children, and I remembered speaking to some shopkeeper, but I didn't remember Hector. Someone erased him from my mind. And everything that happened after I was a child here.
Then why did everything you tell me about him sounded like he didn't want to be found?
You heard the journal. He spoke a lot about the power of enchantment.
Sure.
And what happens when the spell Modify Memory is cast at a certain level.
Yeah, but...
I tried to unlock one of the layers of the curse on my mind. And it permanently altered me.
What does that have to do with this? He sounded happy at the end of the journal.
He sounded happy at the end of the journal because that's before he received his burns. That's before we went on an expedition into the southern range of Astrid. I found it in letters to Bilphus, someone who went on that first expedition with him.
When was this?
The letters weren't dated. So I don't know. I don't remember it.
How much time is in between the end of the journal and now?
Oh God, I don't have the date. I don't have the journal with me.
So
Oh, it was like
18
1510?
18 years.
18 years. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Something happened when we went into the southern range of Astrid. The southern range of Astrid is also where he thought the maximum of magic might be operating.
Look. You are all in a lot of shit. And looks like you need my help. But I'll only help you if we don't let any other of the webs that you're caught up in slow us down from finding my dad. Both of ours are somewhere in the southern portion of the spine. I don't see why not to
The
help each
southern
other
portion
out.
of the spine.
Right? You said he was...
We're going to the southern range of Astrid.
Sorry, is that not in the southern portion of the spine?
No, it isn't. The southern range of Astrid is a different mountain range. So this is the southern portion of the spine, and the range of Astrid starts like here. It goes across.
The pass, the
Is
pass of
between the
Varantube
two.
spine is between the two mountain ranges.
Jeez. Okay. Wait, so we would be going the... From here, we would be going the opposite way of Varantube spine.
Yeah, but you also don't have any idea where your dad is. And not
Wait,
only that,
but-
judging by the information in the journal that you also found, remember you scryed on your dad.
Yeah.
You heard heavy breathing in darkness.
Oh, and then I
And
saw
then
the...
Hector
Okay.
scryed on somebody. Heavy breathing in darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'd have that. You don't know where your father is. You don't
No,
even know
wait.
where
Well,
he
but the lead that I got was lead was that he was trying to find
bones of
the
Varantube.
of Varantube.
Mhm. But that was his last official mission, and they knew nothing about the book that he brought back, so you don't know where he actually was.
Okay. All right. Fair. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me. It sounds like either of our fathers might be stuck somewhere close together. I don't see why.
Going outside.
Huh?
I said I'm going outside.
Be careful.
Thank you.
Okay.
And he leaves out the back door onto the porch. You hear it.
I don't see why we wouldn't help each other if we're going the same place, but I don't want anything to slow us down.
Define slow us down.
Staying behind in a town to fight people?
Fight who?
Like what just happened in Gren?
Helping people who need our help is what he's saying.
You know what I mean, Eupheme.
That was still technically connected.
Yeah.
God. Please. Just do what needs to be done. You'll find your dad eventually. Out of all of us here, you're the only one that has a real dad that's still alive.
Then shouldn't he be top priority?
Your father, over
Your
the
father.
well-being of everybody on the continent. No, absolutely not.
Well, he's to me.
What kind of world do you want to bring him back into?
Dagmar's comes back in. Of course your dad is important to you. But there are a lot of other dads in this world, are there not?
I want there to be a better world to bring all of them into.
How long have you had this power?
A couple years. I want there to be a better world to bring them all into. But I still want him to be there to bring back. And the more time we spend not beelining the...
Where's your dad then?
Icklid, Hector is a divination wizard. If there's a chance that he can be found, Hector might have an idea how to do that. But you need to understand that there is a Lord of Pestilence changing the entirety of the Drow into rats underneath our feet. And on this same level that we are on, there is a Lich and a group of necromancers that have significant power over the realms. And then you have Titus Mirkwood. Your father is
Dragon
important.
King.
Dragon King and war brewing between the elves and the humans.
It seems like a lot because it is a lot. But I'm not the smartest person here by a mile. I'm a traveler, and I know that trying to take a journey in one step is impossible. But you should just keep walking and you'll get there. Anything's possible, as long as you take the steps. I don't see why we can't save your father and save... God. I don't know.
And why don't I feel like you have the same sense of urgency for Hector?
Then you do not know Vivian very well.
I almost died for Hector, and I haven't even met the guy.
I've forced a lot of people on this path with me.
Oh, come off it. You haven't forced anyone to do anything.
I feel forced, personally.
Nasu and Clink were as well.
But
Were they?
now I'm alone for whatever journey it takes.
And Hector is okay. For now. I know that now because he has finally decided to break the silence. Since the last message I received.
Well, let's hope at least, because your entire plan and the whole reason I'm with you is riding on the fact that he will help.
He will.
I believe you. Like I said, I'm not the brains.
Even so, I think that we all underestimate our own power.
Yes. If Hector doesn't help.
You say you have no stake, yet you cast Scry. That is a very powerful spell. You have great power.
I understand the desperation to get back something that's lost from you. And I understand the pain that emptiness leaves you. But in my singular drive to find the things that I have sought out, I have caused and allowed a lot of pain to those around me. If you do find your father and you look back on the journey you took to find him, and you remember all of the people you walked by while they were fighting for their lives, because all you cared about was one person, it might not weigh on you now, but it will. At least from my experience.
There was a time when I only cared about one person. Me. And that's one of the only... It's one of the reasons we're in this situation to begin with.
And if I help others along this journey and I walk upon my dad's dead body, am I gonna smile knowing I helped people along the way?
You might eventually, but what if you walked across your father's dead body and you didn't help anybody? How much worse would it be?
What if you found your father alive at the world's end? Do you think he'd smile at you?
You think we're gonna save the world?
That is what I was prophesied to do. By a cunt. But he was still a god. I no longer think I am the main character of the story, so to speak. But I do think I am a supporting role.
You have a significant amount of power. It is up to you what you do with it. But these are times when just a little bit more or a little bit less can make a large difference.
We all know that so well.
You think that I can save people?
Yes. Firmly.
Vivian saved my life once.
Oh, it is so hard to be so nice for so long. Yes, I believe that you have the power to save people.
So be it. As long as we all have the same goal.
Congratulations, it didn't take you getting all of your limbs cut off and tortured for 3 months to come to that conclusion. You're already further than me.
Yeah, I'm very, very glad about that.
Yes, well,
Well, Vivian, thank you for story time. What's our next move?
now I will go and sit outside.
Be safe.
Thank you again.
You said you wanted to do some reading in the library.
Yeah, I know that the big library's here, and
Do you guys want to look around the house?
Yes, in a moment.
I'm just wondering.
Very much so, yes. Firmly, yes. Yes, I will build in your own house. There are some people I need to contact here in Fenton and otherwise.
Okay.
I need money so I can get some important components and so I can learn some of these spells so that we can be prepared, or at least I can be.
okay. How are we doing on food?
Poorly.
Hello, again. This is another portion of the story in which there were a lot of handouts given to the party, 4 books, I believe. And it took about another hour to read all of them because of how much lore was involved. So I cut this one out as well, just to eliminate if people didn't care about the backstory. You should, but I understand that not everyone's going to have the same level of enthusiasm as it pertains to reading out loud or whatever. So if you would like to go and see the party read aloud, you can follow the link in the description, and both or all 3, Lamech, Tristan, and Dina all read separate lore handouts. Again, they're very lore heavy. They have a lot of impact on the story, but you can just continue to watch this if you don't care, or you can go into the description below, or you can go on our website and read them for yourself. Again, hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Damn. Okay.
Wow.
Eupheme's like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Even though Siren would be like, that's interesting, and only Faye would have been like,
Yeah. Well.
Wow, that was quite much. Okay, well. Vivian, did you want to, Eupheme, I guess if you have nothing else, accompany me to the library?
Oh. More reading.
You don't have to come.
It's better than sitting here.
You can go hang out with Dagamars, wherever he went.
I'll be right with you.
I'm going to stay here and cast my spells. Dagmars won't know where we've gone. Or is he just chilling outside?
Just chilling outside on the porch.
Okay.
Okay.
I have some people I need to try and contact.
Sure. I'm gonna be no more than 3 hours.
There's an inn, board and board. And
You wanna?
in
What time
Trenton.
is it?
It's like 3 p.m.
Maybe we can meet there later.
Sure, we meet there. We grab food and then we leave. Yes?
No.
Leave where?
No? What? We continue
Unless you have
looking.
200 gold pieces or more. No.
How do you plan on getting the money?
There has to be some small work we can take care of here.
It seems like it would
Do
take
you want
a
to
while.
canvas for? Yeah, that's.
I don't have the money for the paper for the spells that I need.
Do you need the spells to find Hector?
We can steal it.
True.
I don't know how much I like stealing either.
The last time I tried to steal something, all of the Teldorai chased me around Cortala.
Did you get caught?
Eventually, yes.
There's your problem.
Want to steal shit? Just don't get caught.
I'm just saying, time is of the essence, and if we're saving the world...
I don't know where I'm going to be able to find a scrying mirror.
What? I thought you said you needed paper.
And a scrying mirror, worth probably 150 to 200 gold pieces, maybe more.
Oh my goodness.
Hector's was worth 300, like it said in the journal. And I need to be able to scry.
Well,
Wait, you said I have the component,
wait,
right?
if you buy it, then you can...
Yeah. You do have the
have-
component.
Okay.
If you can buy it, then
You could
steal it.
technically share it.
Yeah.
You could.
We could share it?
Yeah. I have the
Bound
component.
to him in any way.
Oh God, I thought it
Yeah.
was.
No.
No.
You could technically, you just wouldn't be able to use it separately or at
yeah.
the same time. or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Sure.
I have that. I mean, you can just borrow it whenever you need it, I guess.
Your magic is super annoying.
Yes, I know it is. If I could choose something different, I would at this point, but I'm a little bit late.
Just find a better book. He did. I did.
Better book?
What? Better than what she has now?
Oh, I guess your soul might be cursed too for a different reason. So, I guess we're on a similar footing. Except I don't need all that fancy shit.
You do need the materials when you get to the spells that you...
Yeah, but I don't have it.
We'll meet at the inn.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So you both are heading to the town center.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because the university is in the town hall. Okay. And Frost's office is in the town hall.
Oh, good.
Okay. Who are you sending to?
Hector.
Okay.
Oh.
What are you saying to Hector?
So there's no word limit on sending anymore, right? Okay.
Hey, babe, got your wand.
I don't know whether to call him Hector or Rocket. I've been laboring over this for a week. Okay.
Let's call him Papa.
Papa?
Paul!
Where are you at, Paul? I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to talk to my dad. Hector. Happy late birthday. Things are really bad out here. If you can can just give me a hint of what city you're in. If you're in the southern range of Astrid, if you're in the ruin on the coast of Misiandos, if you're in the southern realms, if you're in Avenor, just if you could give me anything. I'll be there. Please.
You get no response.
Bitch! You little bitch! You bitch!
And you use a spell slot.
I know I use a spell slot. What do you think I am? Level 2? I know I use a spell slot.
Who else are you sending to?
I am also sending to... Fuck, what was his name?
Yahiro?
Well, that one too. But first... oh my god.
Mohas.
Mohas. You
Okay.
know the name already.
Okay.
Excuse me. My name is, Vivian. I'm a good friend of Rochet Friedman's. He needs my help, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about your expedition into... I have the name, hold on, I have the name. Into Telmund Valsterior. Please.
The name Rocket does not bring back fond memories. It's not negative either. What is your relationship with him? That's one spell.
I cast it again.
Okay.
It's okay. I have 5th level spell slots now. I can talk to people. Let's just be honest. It doesn't hurt to be honest. He found me in an Erlandish ruin when I was 4. And he raised me.
Yes, so this was 1507. I remember him inviting me to that expedition. What a fool. Well, the city has very little sentimental value for me. We, myself, Rocket, Wembless, Bill, Huxton, dove after a human, or so we thought, named Greta McDonough. She left our party at the top of 2 obsidian lifts. Once we dove in to the city, it seemed to be abandoned at first. Until we discovered the remaining people had been turned into monsters. Sacks of flesh filled with souls of those lost. It was horrible. We fought our way through many with the help of Rocket and his magic. So there were thousands of them, chasing us with strange limbs, with Bill wailing the whole way. Rocket and I, being the only ones with any battle experience that weren't crippled by being pushed onto a sword, having their cousin pushed onto a sword, or having the thought of your sister being an illusion thrust upon your mind. So we ran to the end of the city, which looked to have been built into a pillar, with about 4 layers, I'd like to say. we dove into a temple of some sort. What we assume was Greta had blown a hole into one of these large doorways and into the inner sanctum of Sarah and I. Once inside, we saw the remnants of Drow civilization. And waiting for us inside the throne room was not Greta, but a lich, disguised as Greta McDonough. Rochet sent me the name of this lich, I believe. Or was it a different one?
Brother. Please.
I believe he attempted to contact me at some point after another expedition with Balefus that had gone wrong. Let me see if I can remember. I cannot.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking flip shit.
This lich was formidable. So me and Rochet were able to stall for quite some time. However, Bill was killed in the crossfire. And Wembless, well, his soul was snatched from his body and put into one of the monsters by the lich. Balefus saw this happen, and both me and Rochet had to pull him off as we saw his soul leave his body. And we heard the croaking of the beast afterwards, along with Bill's, which has also been funneled into the same creature. Balefus blamed both of us, saying that we weren't powerful enough, that a cleric should be able to do something more, save his soul, so to speak. But I had never seen magic like that. That was not necromancy, that was not divinity, that was something else. I did not even read any arcane signatures from it. It was something entirely different. But after we escaped, barely, just Balefus, myself, and I left, we decided that the expedition was to be kept a secret. That we were looking for said book, some Zorananomicon. That does not exist. There's no such thing as a Zorananomicon. We made gravestones for Bill and myself, so that people would assume that everyone had died except for Rochet and Balefus, who had prior arrangements. And I went into hiding because I did not trust the ring of the oven hand. After that, Rochet was under the impression, because we saw a mage in the robes of the Dragon Council out front, that he was safe, but Greta McDonough knew much about the Southern Archaeological Guild, along with extensive necromantic magics, obviously being a lich. Rochet did not want all he knew to be a lie, as the expedition was made to, so he went back. So he told me he had quit. I've not heard from him in a very long time. Let's see, 7 years. Let us all know.
I'll cast sending again. I'll use for the power to regain a spell slot because he
Okay.
can't give me all that information, and I just don't thank him. Thank you for that.
Yes.
I'm going to go look for him. Probably in the southern range of Astrid. Something's very wrong. I would recommend, for your sake, if you're still in hiding, to stay there.
I was planning on it, but who knows? It's the state of the world and all. I may reconsider.
I need you to be my information source.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What? You want me to call him out of hiding?
I'm not sure if
What?
you are friend or foe. As of yet, you may have just stumbled upon his writings, ramblings, whatever, and found my name among them, because he was a fool and wrote things that he should not have. So I will not be giving you much else. I don't see any reason to keep that expedition a secret at this point. I still have questions myself, and I have begun to delve into knowledge a bit more in recent times as well. So good luck, and hopefully you're a friend. Okay.
Now I'm sending you Yahiro. Sorry, I'm sorry, you guys. I have so many
No,
people I
it's
need to
okay.
talk to. Oh God, how many more? Okay, I have 4 more sendings left.
This guy's just reading, though.
Who?
Well, you guys are walking to the library.
Mm.
You guys have a long way to go before you get to the library. Okay, what are you sending?
I'm sending you Yahiro.
Okay.
Yahiro, it's Vivian. We made it to Schventon, and there's a lot of information that has come to light that I'm not at liberty to say out loud. Because I might be watched. But about the information I told you, I plan on doing something about it. But I need Hector's help. And I'd like to ask for yours. We are in Schventon. And I'll give him the address. We'll be staying at the Board and Board Inn. What?
Dude, don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't look at me!
That was you scrolling on me, yes? Before?
I don't want to cast another. Cast another send. Yes. And, well, I haven't spoken to them about it yet. I think my intentions might be the same as yours.
My intentions are simply to rid the world of those who would see it enslaved. And that includes liches that whisper false sweet nothings into people's ears and profess to rule the realms. I suppose there's no reason to lie anymore. But I am not 52 years old.
What? No.
I am actually 55.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I am around 1520 years old. If you've ever walked past the Dragon's Rage canyons, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yo.
Oh my god!
What? Yo.
Oh my god! Oh my god! A level beyond a god! A level
Oh
beyond
my
the
God.
gods! A level beyond the gods! A level beyond the gods! Please come with us. I'm begging you, brother. I need you.
I have no idea how I did it. The power erupted within me as I was protecting the Aralendi as they fled into the southern portions of Arntuk Spine. They were chased by Dragon's chosen 10.
Fuck!
And in order to save them, I dug deep. And I dove as far as I believe I was able. And I pulled something with more power than many are able to even fathom from the depths of Hecate's pool. And yet they are liches. And even if one defeats them, they come back in their phylacteries. And there are 10 of them. And they all still live. Every last one of them. And as we were nearing one of the peaks, as they were crafting their portal into their city, while I was still a member of the Dragon's Council, Gamerian himself came before me, and I fought him. Using my elemental transmutation and evocation powers.
Oh my god, we were inside his mind. We were fighting Gamerian. Oh my fucking
Holy
god.
shit.
Holy shit.
And that is why I must go. For I was not knowledgeable on liches. I was under the impression that I had killed 5 or 6 when I had killed none. They killed me that day and forcefully reincarnated me in my body. I am a lich myself. But not of my own will.
This guy's the blade of liches.
I know not where my phylactery is, but they hold it over me. So that I may never find rest. Marion himself holds that phylactery. And if there's a lich on the Dragon's Council, then they are not only are they staining a position I once held in very high regard, they make themselves easy targets for me to find. If that is your goal as well, then you will be helping me. And perhaps I can die. Finally. He sends again.
Okay.
Titus Markwood. Even with the power that I have, that I was able to pull from the pools of Hecate once, I know in my heart he could kill me. But he knows I am useful, and he is useful to me as a dragon and 5 archmages, along with 1 lich, along with 9 others, is no small matter. I cannot take every one of them on by myself, and neither can he.
Our enemies are the same, and my intentions are the same. I go into the southern range of Astrid to find my father, who is quite adept at magic himself. And after that, after I have him and I have him safe, I plan on doing the same thing as you do, although I am far lower in power. There is another that I am going to be contacting after this, who herself has said to have slain 2. And I was hoping to bring her along with me and join with Titus as well. There is the threat of the Lord of Pestilence in the Underdark as well. The more power we can amass, the better. But I will do what I can to help you if you can help us.
I do not like the idea of Titus Mirkwood having so many powerful allies. But at this point, he seems the only one that could do anything. I do not know the extent of their power. I do not know who the Lich is. I do not know what is in Cruel. I do not know the extent of the Lord of Pestilence's power, nor who he is. I know not of Titus's power. I know not of Glaucon's reasoning to hold a Lich on the Dragon's Council if he knows. I know very little. I spent the last 1500 years secluded. Shame filling my mind. Not worthy to hold the sword that I held. I saw your face when you looked at the Black Speech. Do not recoil. Black Speech is a forgotten language, but it is a beautiful one. The first language created in tandem with humans and elves, made illegal by Glaucon Meridian. It is not some powerful necromantic language. There is more to be said. But your courage in messaging me, sending to me rather, is admirable. If not a bit stupid. Especially after seeing me with those that you recognized were enemies of yours. But I can hear the desperation in your voice and in your pleas for help. so that you may help yourself. And that was her sending.
I know, I don't know what to say. I don't know what that means. I need your help. I can help you if you help me. Fuck, I don't know what to say to that. I think I misunderstood something. So, I'll send again.
Okay. Wait, no, you don't need to send again.
Oh, that was his sending.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your reply.
What can I do to help you?
Like I said, I do not believe that me and Titus are enough to stop whatever they have amassed. Any aid that we are able to find. Help us fight back.
We're journeying into the southern range of Astrid, where I believe Hector and I encountered the maxim of magic.
The southern range is not where the council lies.
I suppose I'm just going off of the scraps of information I have, since my own memories are locked behind one of the council's curses. I don't know where to go.
Discover it quickly before there is nowhere to go.
Literally wasted 4 spell slots. Peter, not help me. Okay. He gave me information, but he's like, find it. Go do it. I'm like, asking for you to come with us.
Your hero's been the protagonist the whole time.
Okay. I'm gonna send to Condria.
Okay.
Mostly to see if she's alive, but Condria, it's Vivian, the prisoner you took outside of. I'm sure you remember me. How much do you charge to kill a lich?
I was not expecting you to call me.
Oh, she's alive.
I'm a bounty hunter. So I don't care that you're wanted.
I'm not wanted.
I'm curious to see what happened to Tilia. I kill liches for free.
There's a man I'm gonna send again.
Okay.
It's my final 5th level spell slot.
This is your done.
This is the only sending, this is the last sending I can do.
Okay.
There is a wizard named Yahiro who is planning to take on the Council of Dragon's Chosen 10. As well as the Lich on the Dragon's Council. And I think he, who has also killed Liches before, could use your help. He's in the Southern Realms, I believe. I won't be able to say anything after this. But we can speak more tomorrow if you want more information.
Knowledge on the Dragon's Council. Should have known. Is Glauconolage. I hope he is. I'll kill him for free too.
Oh, God, I love her. She's too fucking cool, man. Okay. That is the last sending I have. I have a couple things I'd like to do around the town, but I feel like I have taken up a lot of time.
So, you walk through the city, both of you, hearing the conversations of hundreds of people and the jingling of bells, the clicking of doorknobs and the shaking of glass as people walk in and out of the many dozens of shops and homes that make up the city of Shenton. You also see many tens of carts filled with goods, people, and many filled to the brim with produce of varying types. You see the city alive. Many appear to be happy, many half-elven, many human, some dwarven, some halfling, and a sizable amount of gnomes. Though, when you look for it, you do see a few refugees, and those caring for them on the periphery. You see medical wagons along with those filled with goods. You see the reality of the situation through the visage of peace of this yet untouched city. Eventually, after walking for a few hours east towards Amberon, you find that many of the roads from the city lead you to this point, a dead end in the form of a massive gated area. The gate consisting of incredibly old muted cream brick topped with tall spiked iron gating that allows you to look within. Looking to the right and left, you see a thinner path, all homes judging by the lack of signage, and a few carts traversing the 15-foot wide path between multi-storied ancient brick homes and the gated space. Looking into the gated space, you see multiple very, very old brick buildings, unpainted by the looks of it, each brick a different color of muted tan from the ages of rain and sun beat upon it. The first of the buildings block most of your view. A 4-story building by the looks of it, and about 200 feet long from left to right, topped with a short bonnet roof with a smaller windows plunging from the roof's body. The side of the building is covered with intricate single-pane windows, and the perimeter of the building is shrouded by tall greenery that covers most of the lower floor's windows. On either side of the building, you can somewhat see more buildings, though much of it is shrouded by trees and flower bushes that appear to be planted on the premises liberally. Past the building, you see above the roof, towering even over, the forest of Amberon just beyond. The great red stretching tens of feet above the building, you see the canopy created by their dozens of feet-long branches, like an army of titanic treants. You see their rustling in unison as a breeze tumbles in from the south. Walking around the gated space a bit further to the north, you find an entrance in the form of a smallish old wooden gate with ancient stone arches flanked on either side by one stoic, halfway robed figure and one stoic, halfway robed human figure. The gate is paneled somewhat, like chocolate bars, and appears to be rather dilapidated by time. However, there does appear to be a small gatehouse stationed just to its left, though the gate appears to be open at this time.
The gate is open. Great. You know which one's the university?
You guys haven't even walked into the premises yet.
But we can see it from the
No.
gate.
Nope.
What? Oh,
You
okay.
have to walk into like the campus.
Okay, cool.
But
All
the
right.
building is.
The gate is open into the campus.
But the building you were describing.
That's just a building that's in the campus of the university.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Yeah, okay.
Okay, all
I
right.
just assumed that was all. Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll walk into the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So, walking into the gated area, you find yourself upon a deep gray and mottled black stone path with slightly raised stone lining on either side of it. To the north and south of you, you see small patches of trees upon lumps of dark dirt speckled with various breeds of flowers and lush bush. Ahead of you, you see a muted white-yellow building's end, capped with a 40-foot tall clock tower that is built over the pathway, creating a short tunnel before continuing into a shorter 15 to 20-foot building to the north. Walking through the short tunnel, underneath the clock tower, you find yourself standing within a large open square, lined with various Gothic buildings made of the same stone you've become so accustomed to seeing. Each of these buildings could be a church. You see about 4 separate buildings, 2 of which are simply 1 story and appear quite long, and the other 2 are 3 and 4 stories tall, and all of them reminiscent of the Grand Cathedral of Bahamut and Tristfall. Each of their ends appears to come to a triangular point at their tops and are accented with various spires and angelic statues upon their forms. The space is around 230 feet across when looking left and right, and looking in front of you is odd. You see about 150 feet in front a very large, somewhat elongated egg-shaped building that looks to be about 70 feet tall and about 40 feet in diameter. The egg shape is general, not exact, and it appears to be wider at the base in the first floor, then getting thinner and indented at the second and fourth floors, accented by 2 pillars on either side of a grouping of 2 windows that occurs every 10 or so feet around the circumference of the second and fourth floors. After the fourth floor, it appears to get wider again momentarily before collapsing into a small dome to allow for a bit of a rampart around the dome. This latter 5th and 6th story appears to be within the dome, which appears to be made of an old and greened metal, also accented by a couple windows that peek out from its rounded form. However, the shape of the building isn't the odd part of what you see. The odd part is that half of this space is completely consumed by the forest of Amberon, including half of the tower, the trees towering above even the egg-shaped tower at the center of the space. However, when you attempt to see into the forest, or into the latter portions of the area, you see nothing. The ocular sensation is similar to looking at a bright spot for too long, creating a blind spot in your eyes, making your eyes feel a bit numb and strange as you do so. However, as soon as you look away, the sensation is gone and your vision is returned to you.
Well, anyway, all I'm saying is, if we take him now, it's basically like a loan. We just pay it later, after we save the world, and I'm sure we'll be like rolling in money at that point. It's not necessarily stealing at that point. You know what? If we save the world, they might just give it to us. We're
Yeah.
just preempting that.
Sure, but you're betting a lot on the world being saved
Well, if it isn't,
by us.
not really our problem anymore.
What, the stealing?
Yeah, if the, the world ends, then like we don't really have to deal with that.
Okay, but like, you and I could share that mindset, but whoever we're stealing from doesn't.
So they'll be sour for a bit until we pay them, and we'll pay them twice as much or whatever. Or they'll never find out that it was us.
I like the latter part. I just would like some more security in it, you know.
Are you not confident in my abilities?
I don't know your abilities.
That's not a good reason not to be confident in it. I do know, and I'm confident, so what does that tell you?
Pickpocket somebody here.
Dared.
Show me.
He called you.
And that's what we're going to take a break. We're going to be back in around 10 to 15 minutes. We'll see you then. Be right back. Welcome back.
Pick that pocket.
Yes. So, as you sit, just a second.
I'm
So
obsessed
sit
with
in the town square. Go ahead and try and pick a pocket. Some of these basically college students.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
I will.
I will do so.
Wait, are you able to cast cantrip?
Yeah. One willing creature.
Nice.
You're willing.
I'll pick the guy.
Ah, come on.
What? Do you have no confidence in your skills?
Depending on against who. I'm not gonna try to pickpocket Glaucon.
No, just someone here.
Don't pick a perceptive-looking fucker.
Someone doesn't have confidence in their skills.
I am a practical man, if not entirely full of myself.
Yeah, talking about saving the world so we don't have to pay back. Well, whatever. Okay, fine.
If I get caught, I'll make it look like you did it.
It's not a bad drag.
Fucked up. Oh.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Oh.
That is a sleight of hand.
Oh.
23.
Nice.
So you
Just want to.
Yeah, you go up. You see one what looks to be dwarven woman
Don't fuck.
running out of one of these longer, possibly study halls, putting on a backpack, and you see her trip a little bit, and you go to help her pick up like one of her books, and you pick what looks to be a small coin purse in her back pocket. She, thank you. I gotta go. Sorry.
Look at her. She was so cute. What's wrong with that kid?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'll chase after her.
No, thank God.
Oh, thank you so much. Here, have a silver. Thank you.
Nice.
See how grateful she was after I gave it back to her?
Wow, that's just the free money machine, isn't it?
I worked for it. What do you mean?
A silver is a pretty amount too.
Yeah.
Where are you guys heading?
Where are you gonna steal 200 gold from then?
I don't steal the gold. You steal the thing.
Oh.
You're such a rookie.
Okay, so where are you guys heading? Where are you guys heading?
Yeah, we have to do your reading, right? Maybe we should ask for directions?
Yeah, I'll ask somebody where the library is.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
26.
26. Okay, so you grab what looks to be a human, male, possibly like 22 or so. Alright.
Hi. Where's the library?
It's on the south side of town. It's only a human library. It's supposed to be research books, math, things like that.
Gosh.
There's another library?
Yeah, on the other side of the forest.
Do you know how to get there?
It's probably just through the forest, right?
No, you can't go into the forest. You know you? You can't get into the other side. Rocks, magic.
Are you sure? I don't slide in the silver.
I'm sure. Wait, no, I could use that though. Can I have that? Thanks.
Have you
Want
tried?
lunch? What?
Have you tried?
Yeah, everyone has. You just sort of wander in and then you end up ass backwards and walking into a wall and then sort of just wandering a bit for about 5 minutes and then walking out the way you came.
That doesn't sound fun. That sounds like a waste of time. All for books.
Libraries, again, south side of campus.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you need?
No, that was it.
Alright, thanks for the silver, man.
Yeah, have a good lunch.
Nice. Okay.
Don't mean to school you on everything, but that's how money flows.
Okay, is that part of your helping people thing?
He was helped. It wasn't my silver anyway, so.
You just... okay, alright. Well, do you want to try to get through the forest?
Well, he just said that was...
Yeah, but...
Do you have a different way of going about it, then?
Well, there's one thing I can think of, but then if that doesn't work, you can go under it, remember?
You want to dig?
Why not?
I don't have a shovel.
Well, we can get one at the general store, and probably won't be that... We don't have to dig that deep.
You don't think we have to dig that deep?
Probably not.
You think it's like a fence?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in. You're much smarter than me, so if you think it's a good idea, then I guess that's fine.
Okay.
I believe they said that they went through the Underdark, though, when they, Was that in your journal? In the journal?
That was
No.
something you
That was-
overheard from Dagomar.
Yeah.
Right.
And the guy's conversation.
Oh, shit!
We don't know anything about
Fuck.
that.
Wait.
Oh, then I don't know.
I don't... Wait, no.
You overheard it.
You overheard it. Did you tell us?
No.
Okay, then I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, okay.
I thought we were all there for it.
No,
Okay.
No, I
God
didn't
damn it.
say
Okay.
anything. Out of
Well,
respect.
then...
You
Okay, well then I would
sure?
be like, yeah, I think I have a way.
Okay. I'm curious to see what you can do.
He says everybody's tried. I haven't, so...
Me neither. I usually succeed at the things I try, so...
Okay.
Sure.
Let's go.
Where are you guys heading?
He said
It's the
other
south
side of the
of
forest.
No.
South side
That's
of
the
campus.
Elvish.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the Elvish? You want to try and get into the forest right?
Yes.
From here?
Yeah.
You just want to walk in.
Yep.
Okay. How long you going about this, and how are you going about it?
You said that there's the forest that's like...
Right there.
Yeah.
It's cutting the campus in half.
Yep.
Oh,
Walks in.
Vivian used to do this thing.
Oh my
I don't even know what he's talking about.
She's very smart, so just stay with me now. This might be too cerebral for you. I'm gonna turn around and walk back.
Oh my god, the Infinity Room was meant to view me. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so you turn around and you begin to walk through. And at a certain point, you just stop walking. And then you blink and you're right back next to Iklid.
How did
No, he just, from your perspective,
Uh-huh.
he walks in, he walks backwards for a bit, and then just walks to you.
Did I make it?
No, you just walked back.
Yeah, I walked back.
Yeah, and then you just came back to me.
Oh. Well, I'm out of a lot of stuff.
Okay. Well, how far forward did he walk?
Like 5 feet.
Like he walked 5 feet. Okay.
Didn't make
Okay.
Again, if you're looking, you just saw
Uh-huh.
Eupheme. Everything else around him was like you were looking directly into the sun.
Oh.
Really? It's
Your
like-
vision cannot see into the forest.
Oh wait, I can't see past.
No.
Yeah, this is why I didn't teleport.
Oh, that would be spicy. Get it.
If I throw my sword,
Oh, don't be stupid.
You want to throw your sword?
Oh. No, wait. No, wait. No, I got it. No, it's okay.
yeah, I'll try it.
Okay, so you throw your sword.
Oh,
Like boomerangs?
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try.
Since
And I
it's
want
on
to
the
stand.
floor?
I want to stand a little.
I'll summon it back in my hand.
I
Oh
want to
my
stand a little
God.
closer.
You try and summon it, you cannot.
What? I need that. Fuck.
I try to.
However, after a moment,
It comes, like, it keeps... Oh, okay.
it came back.
Oh, I thought when you were saying the
No,
noise was
you-
it was coming back.
You threw it,
Yeah,
you lost sight of it,
and I couldn't summon it.
about 5 seconds. Comes back.
Yeah, that's magic. I don't think there's much you can do about that.
All right, let's try to beat it with magic, and then I'll
Oi! What are you doing here? I'm the groundskeeper.
Oh no. We're gonna get caught.
Busted.
You see, looks to be an older woman. Sort of has like a black, a mess of black hair, thick, curly black hair. Her complexion is pretty dark, in stark contrast to her bright green and yellow eyes. If you had to guess, she was a wood elf, a half wood elf.
we're just.
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. I'm gonna like fall on my knees, my hands with it. I've lost something precious to me.
What is that?
My photo of my family. It fell out of my hands and the wind blew it into the forest. I
Deception check.
Nice.
Quick work on it. Yeah. Hey.
21.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that. That picture's gone, son. If it's not back yet, it's floated somewhere else on the perimeter of the forest.
Well, could you unlock the forest so that we can go in and retrieve it?
You think I control the forest?
If you keep you're the groundskeeper.
On the campus. Not the forest.
The forest, the campus.
part of the campus.
How do you
It's
keep
like-
the
it's
other
the-
half?
No,
Same thing,
this
it's
is
the-
the human half of the campus.
So you're just a keeper for the human half.
Yes, that's what I said. A groundskeeper of the campus. You can't be trying to get in there. It'll make people all funny. Feeling funny.
Oh, can you ask the elves to give it back?
No.
Oh, it was the last. It's the last photo of my family I ever. Have you no empathy?
I guess
Yeah.
not.
We're sad.
Yeah, well, I see that, and so am I. And I just deal with it. So, alright, back away from the forest. Saw you pulling out something from your back. What are you doing, lady?
We were just playing around with my pet, and I'll pull out these bats in rat form.
Okay.
You're gonna toss a rat in there?
No,
You cruel.
I'm not gonna toss him.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I love this creature. I wouldn't gonna toss him.
Why, you love this photo too?
The wind tossed it.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Listen, I saw y'all come through here. As I was in the guard tower. Guard tower, gate tower. Okay? Y'all look mighty suspicious then too, and then I cut you. Throwing rats into the forest.
My rat. Okay.
Walks away.
Let's try to get to a more inconspicuous spot.
That's magic, man. That's magic.
Let's get to a more inconspicuous spot. I'll show you.
It's fucking.
Make a stealth check for me then. I like how you guys are choosing this spot in the campus. It's a massive forest with many hundreds of miles of border.
I'm not the brains of something.
17.
23.
So you guys find a spot sort of in between buildings.
Nice.
That looks to have been possibly a larger area before the border was closed off.
I'm just gonna let you know now. That's magic. So if you get torn to shreds or like turned into a potato or something, that's it. I will warn you, but I will go about my life.
Well, you said you can speak with dead people, so I'll just haunt you, I guess.
You wouldn't be the first.
I'll pull out my book and I'll be like, and I'll open up and to the page with Dina's name on it. I go, write your name.
Oh,
Do it, please. If this works, I need to tell you.
I will help Dagamorris to murder you.
Okay, and then I'll pull out bats. I'll be like, all right, need your help, buddy. And then he'll,
Okay.
and then onto my
Shoulders.
The sound
shoulders.
effects help
Yep.
a lot.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Mother. Actually,
And then I'll
excellent.
open my book, and then Bats will be like, and like, yes, we'll get another sandwich if this works, okay?
Mighty tasty sandwiches.
and then
from
I-
Jasper.
Hire them in. Personal chef.
I will say directly in front of me. Let's go 100 feet straight in front of me, and I'll cast Dimension Door.
Dimension door.
Okay. You cast Dimension Door. 100 feet in front of
He's
you.
chucked 100 feet back.
It does not work.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
The spell does not go through.
Okay.
Get on then.
I do have to ask, is it because that space is occupied by an object?
No.
Okay.
It just doesn't.
It just doesn't work. Okay.
Are you gonna squat forever, or are you gonna do something?
It doesn't work. I don't know. What happens?
It just doesn't cast.
It just doesn't cast. Okay.
You still use your spell slot. You still try to dive in.
Bastard.
Maybe if everyone considers it to be a barrier that they can't pass, and there are more people more powerful than you, at least, maybe we can't get through it.
Well, maybe. Look, this is a long shot, but if it doesn't work, it'll just come back like you did, I guess. Maybe Bats can get through it himself. I don't know. He's weird. I don't know where he's from.
Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Come on. And I have him try to just walk. Yeah, just like roll straight in.
So, Bads. Walks forward.
Wait, does it know? Does it have a face like it knows?
Walks forward about 5 feet, stops, turns around, comes back. And then
All right, well, come on, and back into the rat. You deserve a sandwich. Still, don't worry.
you feel,
Yeah.
and you, bit of blood.
Ow, brat.
Him creepy.
Okay, well, human library, I guess.
Yeah. Now the books.
You don't like books?
They're much more stale than stories telling.
A few moments later.
Pretty fruitless.
Well, we tried.
All the juicy books were in Hector's.
You would assume that you know most of the knowledge that is available to you.
Yeah.
In fact, you know more than some historians at this point with Hector's books now.
Wow. Okay. Vivian, I found no books of use. No need to worry about story time. Thanks.
Okay, what are you doing?
Sorry to hear that.
What are you doing during this time?
Well, I just fucked up my notes because I was trying to find a specific thing. I would like to try and I'm going to leave Hector's home.
Okay.
Is Dagmar's out there?
He's out back.
Okay.
I'm going to go into the town and try and locate some of the people that are in Hector's journal.
Do you want me to come with you?
Do you want to come with me?
No.
Then no. I'll be fine.
I'll just be here.
Okay. And I'm gonna put my mask on and hood up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cast Ultra Sun.
So where are you heading?
First, I would like to try and locate.
Also, where are you two going after the library?
So yeah, what time is it? We left at 3 p.m.
4:30 p.m.
Jesus. Well, it's early, so I'm gonna.
Shopping?
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
You guys are going where?
Clothes shopping.
Okay.
Um,
Right again.
It's your fault. You wouldn't give us our clothes. I'm going to try and find Edge of Both Worlds alchemy.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Actually, jewelry first.
12.
12? Okay, so you discover one person who knows. It's an older, or maybe, you can't really discern, a half-elven individual. Yeah. I remember that alchemy shop. Closed down. A while back. Replaced by a different one.
Oh. Does the same woman run it?
No, she went crazy. A while back.
Does she still live in Trenton?
I don't know.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, Tim's Fancy Brews and Missing Things is the,
Tim's Fancy Brew. Thank you very much.
if you wanted alchemy.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Alright. You want to know where it is?
Yes.
Alright. It's on Manos Street.
Meadow Street?
Manos.
Manos.
Yeah. Alright. You have a good one.
Thank you. She went crazy.
Oh, shit.
I have a bad
no.
feeling about this.
What did you do?
I would like to try and find a tailor.
Okay.
This
So-
is not because I want to shop, though.
I know.
Okay.
You're looking for a
Yes.
specific tailor.
I am looking for Carrick, potentially last name Grinslew,
Why do you think their name is Garrick?
Because-
Winslow.
because the last name, well, there's Rin and Carrick are the couple. One of
And you were
them
looking for someone, her husband, who worked as a textile.
as a textile worker, potentially as a
Make
tailor.
another persuasion check.
Okay, I only know Grinslew because one of their grandparents' names was Winslow. I don't know which one. Natural 20?
Oh.
Plus 6. 26, baby.
So you find like an old woman wrapped very, very well on one of the stoops of one of the townhomes. Darker complexion. What are you looking for?
Carrick, a textile worker, husband of Rin.
Last name?
Potentially Grinslew, one of the two.
Rings a bell. I think. Oh. I think they done did themselves in a couple years back.
Oh, do you have any...
So sad.
What?
So sad.
Do you have any idea why?
Remember them saying weird things not shown the word? I remember. Oh, it's been so long. Forgetting who they was and all that.
They were forgetting who they were?
That's what I thought.
Okay. Sorry to bring up bad memories, but thank you.
I didn't know him too well. It's just there was one year. Actually, there I Think about it, there was a week in which all these people were losing their memories. Yeah.
Would one of them happen to be Latia from Edge of Both Worlds Alchemy?
Yes.
And Ulfred Grinslow
Yeah.
from Board and Board In?
Oh, yes.
And Volmir Namora?
Yes. How do you know all these names?
I used to live around here.
Yes. I knew them too.
Human.
Okay. What did she ask me? Sorry.
I knew them too.
Forgive me if this brings up something bad, but do you remember a man named Rochet Friedman?
Name rings a bell. Not personally though. I didn't know any of these folk, but only reason I knew them was because they done did themselves in, and I didn't quite like that.
What about a child named Alessandrius? Or Vivian? She had a skin condition?
Weird. Yeah, she was weird. Yeah, now it comes to she was with that Rockhead for quite some time. They lived here. Good members of the community.
I'm trying to find Vivian. I was wondering if you knew any of the friends she made when she was a child. I know they'd be a bit older.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Thank you so much for all your help.
Yeah.
Wow.
Such a cute old lady.
Yeah, and everyone's dead. Or lost their mind.
Others.
Okay.
Are you having an easy time?
You little shit.
You'll find that nobody remembers Rocket. And perhaps they could not handle the strain I put on their mind. Do yourself a favor. Don't see what I did to his family. They still live, but barely. And then he ends.
I'm going to tear every vessel from your neck.
He sends again. Doesn't that scare me?
Grown man. Grown man.
He already said to you and to say that. He's petty Pettigrew right now.
Do not care. You threaten me so much. I'm an archmage. I'll squash you like a bug. You know this. I know this. And no one remembers you as anything other than the monster you are today. No one will ever remember you.
You really have nothing better to do than just watch me all day. Nothing.
Well, unlike you, I can multitask. I have that ability. I'm also the divination archmage.
Yes, I do know that.
You ask me stupid questions. I explain like I'm talking to a stupid person.
Shove it.
And I'm gonna get up and start walking. I don't know where I'm walking. I'm gonna go to Cotulia Orchards.
Alright. As you're walking, you need you to make a wisdom saving.
You shit! Oh my god! He's such a little petty ass! What is he doing?
Wisdom saving throw for me.
I know. I'm just coping.
your head, you are forced scribe. You see
No.
2 older folks sitting in a bed. And then a younger woman comes in and, oh, it's okay. Starts feeding them. And then you come back.
Well, I'm crying now. There's that.
Where are your grandparents? And they have no idea you exist. They have no idea Rochet exists. In fact, I'm not sure that they even know that they exist.
All this just because he modified your memories. Just for that, you ruined his entire life.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Don't say such harsh things about yourself.
What?
You said disgusting. Cannot be talking about me.
A child. You are. I'm gonna stop talking to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop talking to him. God, you. Oh my God. Oh, I hate him so much.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay.
To Cotulia Orchards.
Where are you going?
To Cotulia Orchards.
Okay. So you guys head to the inn, the board and board. You walk up. It looks like a townhome at first, but it looks rather old. And as you walk in, it's a bookstore. Looks to be like a fiction bookstore of some sort. You smell old pages, along with somewhat sun-stained cloth from the bindings and of a very yellow-tinted area rug just as you enter in. And as you pass firmly through the doorway, ding, as a door bell rings above you. You shut it, and the single pane window that is firmly implanted to the top sort of shutters a bit. Looking ahead of you, you see multiple bookshelves lining the right side of the wall and wrapping around at like an L, like a backwards L towards the back, which looks to have a back door of some sort that leads into the alley. And along the left side, you see a door immediately to your left, a mint chipped green with a dented bronze door handle. And past that, after a bit of an indent into the wall, you see a large bar with a younger half-elven man with pockmarks on his cheeks from acne. Slicked back hair and mean-looking bushy eyebrows behind them. Appears to be sipping some tea as you walk in. Hi there! How's it going?
Do you have rooms here?
Yeah. Not from around here, then?
No.
Yeah. So there's a bookstore down below, and it's a suite up above.
Great. Okay. Do we get rooms from you?
Aye,
Okay.
they do. It's a 2 silver a night. They're pretty nice rooms. It's a floor each room.
Wow.
That's why they're called suites.
You learn something new every day.
Okay. Then wait. We'll just need one room for everybody then, probably.
There's 2 bedrooms in each of the suites.
Okay.
2 silver.
Yeah. Wait.
It's
There's.
2 silver per room, yes. And there's only 2 rooms available of the 4.
I'm confused.
2 suites available of the 4 suites that we have in the building.
Right.
Each of the suites has 4 bedrooms and a possible futon-like situation in the living room, if you need.
We just need the one suite then.
I suppose.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
1 suite. How many nights?
Let's just do 1 for now.
All right?
I'm not sure how long we'll be staying
Do
here.
you want the first and the third floor?
Third. Are there windows?
Well, I'm sorry. When I say first, I mean
First
second.
one up.
Yes.
Yeah.
First one up.
Makes
So
sense.
third would be fourth. Fourth floor, second floor. Which one? They're all identical. Bay windows looking out of the city. The fourth floor, that's 3 silver, I will say. It's a little bit bigger, just by a little bit. And we'll let you in on a secret. If you get past the 4th and 5th floors, you get a bay window looking down south as well as north.
Oh, but those are taken.
The 4th floor is not taken.
4th floor. Of
Fourth floor.
4th floor, then
Fourth
that's
floor.
3 silver.
Payment.
Yeah, I'll pay him.
Excellent. There's no food here, because I don't get paid enough to also make everyone food. It's a bit too honest of me, just so we don't have a kitchen. So, you have to bring food in, but you have a full kitchen. In
Oh.
the rooms.
Okay.
In the suites, I should say.
You pulled some spices from Actor's Place, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got lovely grocers and farmers markets around here.
Oh, I could prepare the. Oh, I could prepare the most. Yeah, I've been reading this book about mushrooms, and there's just a ton of things you can make with mushrooms. I got dinner tonight. Don't worry.
Okay, great.
You're welcome to join if you want.
I hate mushrooms.
But you haven't had it like I make them.
Just had them button ones. And they're pretty average if you're gonna ask me. They're slimy.
You know what? I'll bring you down a plate. Just to try. Just to try. Come on, man. Have an open mind.
All right. You're paying for the room. I'll try your food.
All right.
There, yeah. So you just walk up the stairs. You zigzag back and forth. 4.
Wonderful.
Balls are sweet.
Okay.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Maverick.
You'll love it. I promise.
What's yours?
Oh, Eupheme.
Icklid.
Euclid. Your name's Euclid.
Yeah.
How old are you?
19.
You're a year older than me, and I'm 20 years older than you.
Is he elvish?
No. He's human.
He's human?
Yeah, he's just got pockmarks.
Okay.
Scarred by acne a bit.
And he runs a whole 4-4
He looks like he's
suite?
hired.
Okay, alright, okay. Jesus.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. Really pulled himself up by his bootstraps. Yeah.
Man started,
can make it.
yeah.
Can make it.
Yeah,
What can you do?
Man started early, jeez.
Okay, so you guys walk up to the room.
Okay.
It's a large old-fashioned key. It is hardy. And it looks like it'd be extremely easy to pick because it only has about 3 or 4 like tumblers on it. So as you open it up, you see a small staircase that leads up to your right, just very small. As you walk up it, to your left you see a banister and a little table with what looks to be a guest book upon it, with a little pen, inkwell, and feather. To the right, you see a living room with a couch there, along with a hearth, and what looks to be a large bay window that looks out. To the left of that, as you're walking through, you have a long dining room with a about 8-foot long and 5-foot wide dining room full wood table with 10 seats at it, 2 at the ends and 8 in the body of it. Walking a bit past that, you see a kitchen with nice tile upon it, along with stone and marble countertops, filled knife block, and another window that looks to look out, as he said, over the entire southern portion of the city.
Wow.
You see rooftop gardens, plenty of bonnet homes, people lounging upon their balconies and plenty of people just living their lives within single-pane windows, reading books, all of that, along with the fields of grass that stretch out to the west. Looking even closer to the window, you see a fire escape that goes down into the alleyway down below. To the left of the kitchen, there's a small hall that bisects the entirety of the space, and there are two doors to the right, both of them bedrooms with king-size beds.
Ooh! Great. Good night.
Super. Wow. This is pretty great. It's almost like home.
You lived like in a place like this?
Yeah, bigger.
Okay. I mean, I slept outside, so who's really got a bigger home?
No, I think that's still me.
I have to go shopping.
Okay.
For food.
Oh, true. Okay. I'm gonna stay here.
Down the fort?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I would like to purchase 180 gold pieces worth of paper for all of the spells, except for contingency, which is a 6th level
Okay,
spell.
so the only magic shop
Oh, balls.
that you know of
Oh.
in this area, there are only two. The one that you heard, the alchemy shop that replaced the other one, and a shop called Magnanimous, Magnificent, Great, Grand, and Spectacular, at least somewhat interesting place of trinkets and magical goodies.
Oh.
I'm definitely going there. I
Yeah.
will not repeat it back to you, though. Magical goodies. Going to the goodie shop.
Okay, that's where you're going?
Yes.
Okay. You stumble upon a rather unassuming shop. A large rectangular window shown to the left of a bright red door with a brass knob firmly set in its center, not off to the side. Above it reads, Magnanimous, Magnificent, Great, Grand, Spectacular, at least somewhat interesting place of trinkets and magical goodies. You walk in to find yourself in a rather long and skinny establishment. A bar desk to your left, as soon as you walk in, that stretches towards the back of the store about 40 feet back. There is a long area rug that stretches out in front of you, and a mess of paintings clustered upon the right wall as you walk in. The entire space, a sloppy, blood-red drenched in the firelight of a chandelier that hangs lazily above you. Behind the counter, you see pictures of interesting items upon the walls, though the paintings appear to be in their own display cases with names just upon them. You see paintings of armor, weapons, wands, orbs, and stones. You see two people behind the counter, a male human and a female dwarf. The human looks to have a rather nice beard, braided down to his clavicle and decorated with beads. His face is kind, and only a few wrinkles speckle his forehead. As you walk in, he shows you a large smile with his neatly trimmed beard. His skin has a deep red complexion with bold features upon his face. The woman looks to have a rather fine beard as well, the same design, though far more robust and intricate, with a twisted mustache just under her largish nose. Her forehead is free of wrinkles, though the edges of her eyes are not. Both appear to be in great spirits, as she also gives you a hearty smile as she walks in. Welcome. My name is Sior Goldfoot, and his name is Matoska Ignami Goldfoot. Yes, my name is Matoska Ignami Goldfoot. Thank you for introducing me, my lovely wife.
Babies, I love them.
What can we both get for you?
Well, I was initially just coming in for papers, but I'm a bit interested. Are you just selling the paintings?
And they both give you the same look at the same time. Those paintings are the items. Well, that's how we keep them from getting stolen.
They're magically putting their own little plane in the pictures until we disenchant and pull it out.
That is actually very astounding magic.
I thank you.
Yes.
That's why we are the only connoisseurs of magic items in the entire city.
Well, by way of, I suppose, probably wands and orbs, as I'm not particularly good with armor, what do you have?
Well, we got plenty of stuff. And he points to what looks to be a lair of some sort. This lair is called the lair of building. What one is holding the lair? I don't know if you know anything about magic, lass. Do you?
Yes.
Well, you can cast the mending spell as an action. You can play the lair as a reaction when an object or structure you see within 300 feet or so of you takes any damage, causing it to be immune to that damage, and any further damage until the end of your next turn. However, that's not enough for the gold fits, alright? In addition, you can play the lyre to cast Fabricate, Move Earth, Pass Wall, or Summon Construct of the clay variety as well.
That thing is.
That is a wonderful item. I'm scared to ask the price.
Well, lass, I'm sad to say, because it was infused with the song of a great bard, it can only be used by a bard.
Ah, well, that counts me out then.
Yes, but if you know any bards,
I do actually.
let them know. Alright. You want to look at anything else?
Yes, preferably something that a mage can use.
Well, there's plenty of other stuff.
Fancy lyre.
So, this one, and he points to just what looks to be a rope, sort of like in a spool. You can cut this 50-foot hempen rope into any number of small pieces, and then use an action to speak the command word that we'll give you, and then the pieces will knit back together. The pieces must be in contact and not in otherwise any uses. And that's what that does. It's good for adventuring. Little small enchantment took us about a day. You want to look at some other things?
Sure.
Alright. This one might, well, it might not be so good for a wizard, but you might be able to give it to someone else. And he shows you a pair of bracers that look to be golden, but have intricate geometric designs between large rods that shoot up. And they look to come up to about here, from wrist to mid-forearm.
Okay.
These are simple. These bracers have sort of a mind of their own. And in layman's terms, they increase your AC by +2 if you are not wearing any armor and using no shield.
See, but can I use them? Like, could I?
Aye, a wizard could use that. I don't think it requires much proficiency with any armors.
DM question, would mage armor affect that?
Yes. You would go back to 13 plus your dex.
That is an excellent one. I might have to pass that along to some of my companions.
Alright. And he points to a fancy looking ring of some sort. It looks to have silver bands, like chain link, woven around with a sapphire cut into the form of a rectangle at its center. So, you look to be an adventurer. You look weird. You got a mask, and the dwarven woman. Alright, let me take care of it now. You call the customer weird. Get out of here. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, lass. I got you now. So, you look like an adventurer because you look hearty and well-traveled.
Thank
You look strong, lass.
Thank you.
You see, nowhere. You ever been traveling along a bumpy road? And it's a bit harder to get around.
Yes.
Well, when you're wearing this ring, no longer difficult terrain mean nothing to you. Alright? And in addition, no magic cast upon you can reduce your speed, make you paralyzed, or make you restrained.
How much is that?
Some mighty fine enchantment,
Yes, it's amazing.
300 gold pieces.
Have that. Oh,
But,
spells!
lassie, that's a great ring, and I'd be happy if you took it. But there are plenty of other things that you might want to look at.
Okay, I'll look at the other. Oh gosh, that one is just so tempting.
Here, we have a scimitar. This beautiful piece of weaponry was crafted by the Goliaths, just west of Teleamundalitos. This is called very unceremoniously by us the Scimitar of Speed. Why is it called the Scimitar of Speed? It's not because it makes you move faster. It's not because it makes you do anything stupid like that. You gain a +2 bonus to your attack and damage rolls when you make an attack with this magical weapon. In addition, you can make one more attack as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Nut.
These are bananas!
This is
Alright, don't worry guys. I'll let you know that it's here.
Alright, on this, another ring. Now you might not be so impressed with this one, judging by your reaction. Other ring I showed you before.
And she shows you a ring. It looks to just be like a bronze ring of some sort.
While you're wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell from it as a bonus action. At will. But you can only target yourself when you're doing it. It's a fun one. And the jump spell is, well, it's one of my favourites because I'm so short.
I could probably benefit from it as well.
Aye.
Oh, that other one is so tempting.
And we have one last one. And this one is, I got a little bit of pushback from it when we first made it.
And you see what looks to be like a wrap of some sort. Sort of like a cloth wrapping that would go around your entire face.
Okay.
While you're wearing this hat, you can cast the Sky Sylph from it at will. And the spell only ends if the hat is removed from your body.
How much is that one?
That's 400 gold pieces.
oh.
Damn. I don't have that. I would say that to the dwarf. Oh, damn it! Dagamaris doesn't have that either, bro. Damn it. Oh, man. I have nothing to barter with, man. I have nothing to barter with. I have no things.
Pull out Glaucon's eye. No.
I do
No,
not
Siren has
have
that.
that.
One of these days we'll pull it out. Perfect timing.
Oh, man, I got nothing. You want a rags, magical rag of rags? A slightly damaged blossom of turmoil? Yeah, bro, I got nothing. Wow, I want that so bad. It's fine. Dagamaris should have it, but also he doesn't have 400 gold. Oh. These are very stupendous magical items.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Me and the husband, working very hard.
Yes.
It's hard to be an artificer in the Southern Realms.
That's interesting. I was under the impression that they were very rare.
That's why it's hard.
Yes, no, sorry. I mean that yes. Sorry.
We did say we were the only ones, and man, aye, we did say.
One of my companions is actually looking for one. We just parted ways with Grenmore.
Well, Grenmore, I know his family well. Excellent magic work from them. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
Aye.
I might have to send my companion your way there.
Imagine how many more magic items would be made.
Yes.
Would never take credit for them, but I could definitely take some of their techniques, as I have in the past.
The sharing of knowledge creates the development of that knowledge.
That's what I say.
Oh my god.
I have to decide if I want all these spells or if I want that magic can't make me restrained ring. I want that really bad.
Paralyzed, slowed, or
Yeah, that's bananas. That's fucking bonkers.
I'm making noises.
I know, I'm just like, I only have a 312 gold. I can't even get one spell if I get that ring, but it's so good. Oh wait, I can't get some. I have 100 gold pieces worth of paper. So I could learn one spell. God, I could learn all of them though. They're all 5th level spells though, and I only have one 5th level spell slot.
what are you doing?
I want the ring.
Gonna buy the ring
I'm gonna buy the ring.
for 300 gold?
Yep.
All right.
Listen, okay, so I have mages on my ass who might try and do shit, and if I can not get paralyzed, restrained, slowed, or some other thing, that sounds
That's
bomb.
just good.
That just sounds good.
That's just good.
Correct.
No hold person.
You
no.
made it correct.
Yeah, okay, good. I was like, everyone knows the answer but me.
All right. I get the ring of free action for me.
And the man walks over, pulls out a key ring. Looks like 200 at least keys on it. But immediately goes, opens it up.
Cover your ears.
Speaks something softly into the painting.
He just asked me to
You see him reach in, pluck it off, and you see the grass that it was on move a bit and react. And then as he pulls away, you see the oil painting texture return back to its seamlessly.
That's so cool.
Here you go.
Again, it's like chain link band
That's
with a sapphire square rectangle
I
at
put
its
it
center.
next to my arcane focus.
Okay, so you put it on,
Well,
and
on
as you
my
put it
ring
on,
finger.
it seems small, even for you, but then it
Nice.
widens.
Expandy band.
It does require attunement.
Big surprise. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Aye. Come back in, and you looked at the bracers and the scimitar.
Yes, I do have a couple of friends who might be able to.
Tell your friends.
Yes.
It takes a lot of resources, a lot of gold, and a lot of patience to be an artificer. Some of these will require wild stuff to make.
I believe it.
So, we'd appreciate your patronage.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And the fun with that ring,
I will.
nobody's keeping you down now.
Right?
Oh, magic item!
Could I have found an apron while I was out?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Little
Hey,
pictures.
What did you want on it?
Oh, kiss
Oh,
the cook.
Kiss
You
the
can
cook.
easily find it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the inn now. I have gotten my pretty clothes and my
And what are
fancy
you
ring.
doing?
I would have head back and started preparing for dinner.
Okay. As you are walking back, you walk through the city, attempting to find the inn once more. Seeing more of the city as you do so, turning on to a street called Manos Street. You see ahead of you a large and very ornate bridge connecting two buildings at their third floor. Through the bridge is shaped somewhat like a boomerang, the elbow of it facing upwards. A statue of a partially robed elven figure appears to be pulling out of the stone as it were water, frozen in time, raising a flower to the sky. You find yourself surrounded by plenty of people, the sun illuminating all those around you and filling the air with the scent of sun-baked linens. You see many of these people staring into the bay windows you've seen across the city, speaking with each other and debating whether or not to enter and purchase the tempting wares of the various merchants of Schwenten. Eventually, you find a four-way crossing, though the corners aren't 90-degree angles. Rather, they're obtuse and rounded, leading to different portions of the city, and interesting corner shops at all four of the rounding corners exist. One of them appears to be an alchemy shop of some sort, by the name of Tim's Fancy Brews and Missing Things, that catches your eyes. You see two bay windows on either side of the tall and skinny oak wood door that's situated slightly off-center of the corner. The bay windows are single pane, and judging by the black trimming, very old. Looking inside, you see a somewhat messy sight, but made cozier by how it's messy. You see what appear to be old stuffed animals, smoking mirages in glass display cases, and doodads upon shelves pointed inwards from within a small foyer-esque space just beyond the door, it seems, though the reflection of the sun and the city makes it hard to see anything else from the outside. And that is what you see as you walk through the city.
Is there anything weird going on in there?
No.
Okay.
That's just portions of the city that you see, including that one.
The potion shop. We'll have to tell Vivian about this place.
Okay. So, you all find your way at the board and board before Vivian shows up and before Eupheme shows up, Dagamaris.
Hey, you're late. We got a room. Well, more like a floor.
You got a floor.
Well, yeah, they're suites. So you just get the whole floor. There's 4 bedrooms. It's room for us all.
4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Is that true?
He looks towards the...
There are 2 bedrooms. Thank you. 2 bedrooms and a futon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misheard.
Yeah, that was
Of course you did. So, where are the rest of them?
Eupheme's out getting food for dinner. There's a full kitchen in the suite, and then, well, Vivian, here.
I mean, if you got it.
Where are you?
And as soon as
Thanks.
you write, as soon as you read it, you literally see him writing it in the book as you walk in.
Oh, there you are, Vivian.
Oh,
Where have you been?
Well, I tried to find some of the people mentioned in Hector's journal. Ferservious beat me to it a while ago. He forced me to scry on Hector's parents.
they're still alive?
They're vegetables. At his hand.
At this point, Eupheme walks in as well.
little help.
Sure, yeah. I'll hold them up.
Careful with the apple juice.
Wow, this looks brilliant.
On a lighter note, you wanted artificers?
Yes.
I found some. And some very, 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 very wonderful magical items.
Well, where? Oh, I found a potion place that you might be interested in. You can get your stuff for your poisons or whatever.
Yes.
It seemed interesting.
Well, I'm a bit out of funds. I purchased one of their items.
Magic item.
Yes, it keeps me from being restrained or paralyzed.
Restrained.
It is a powerful item.
Wow, that sounds really useful.
They have quite a few very, very tempting items.
How do you know it works?
I don't yet. I need to attune to it.
Yes, hopefully it is not a candy sapphire.
Yeah, you should try to put her in like a headlock or something.
I haven't attuned to it.
Shall I?
Please don't do it.
This wine is tempting.
You've even got some big fancy earrings.
Yeah.
I'm very hungry. Are you cooking?
I am.
Excellent. I have no idea how to cook. that.
I could teach you some things.
Is there a bathroom? Bath? Is there a bath here?
I don't know.
Oh, did we see a bath?
No, there's not a bathroom in there.
Ah.
There's a bathhouse in Trenton. There's multiple. There's 5, I think.
It's what?
There's 5.
There's 5.
At him.
He said
Oh.
there's 5.
Okay. Where's the closest one?
It's about. I think it's on Mose Street. Yeah, it's about 30 blocks south of here.
Okay.
No. North.
No.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have not cleaned myself in months, and I got new clothes, so I'm gonna go do that.
That's gross.
Yes.
Yeah, if you wanted me to clean you, I can just snap my fingers. That's how I do it.
For future reference, I will ask you to do that, but I think a bath would be really nice.
Are you sure that that is cleaning?
Completely sanitary.
Yes, well, I don't know. Perhaps it just makes you look clean and you're actually covered in shit.
I would know if I was covered in shit.
Would you?
Wouldn't
I'm
it
gonna go
smell?
cook.
Still?
I don't know.
Thank you for cooking.
Okay. Well, sure. You should be back in time by when dinner's ready.
When is that place closed, do you know?
They have like hours on the front door?
No.
What time is it now?
That's 6:50.
They probably are closed to now, but I can show you where it is tomorrow because it had a very long name that
I have keen mind. What's the name?
Nah.
It is. Magnanimous, magnificent, great, grand, spectacular, at least somewhat interesting place of trinkets and magical goodies.
goodies. Yes.
Surely you're pulling my leg.
No, truly that was the name of it.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
Very-
That's just like Bath's name.
What?
You know, what?
What?
It was just imp thing.
Did you tell us his name?
Well,
I thought it was
I call him,
Baz.
yeah, I call him Baz, but he told me his actual name is Bathomixigir Medianias Vava Vava Virgilencia. But you know, I like baths.
That's a
so.
joke. That's a joke.
What?
You see with confidence.
Say
he
it
said
one
that.
more time.
Bathomixigir Medianias Vava Vava Virgilencia.
I'm astounded by that.
Is that like
I'm
a
really astounded.
coffee bean drink or something?
Well,
I
as
don't know.
splendid as that is, I'm really hungry.
Okay. Come on, I'll bring us
I'm gonna put
upstairs.
everything down, and then
We're not in the
We're
room.
not upstairs yet.
I know. Ceremoniously put on my apron.
We're on Lord of Pestilence. Grab me with.
Don't say that.
You're right. I got anxious right as I said it. Let's just go upstairs.
Right on that. Yes.
I'm
Go
gonna follow them,
upstairs.
set down all my shit other than like a gold piece and my new clothes. And also my current clothes, and I'm gonna go to the
So it was 6:50 when they all got in. So I'd been reading for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Short rest.
Yes.
Cool.
fucking warlock vibes.
Yes, absolutely short rest.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys walk upstairs, being and cooking, and that is where we will end it.
What a sad but also wholesome session.
Yeah. That was cool. That was good.
It was a very lore-rich session. Just doing the damn thing.
Doing the damn
exploring-
thing? I know. I know.
Website.
All this will be available on the website. I lied about the being available on the break. I can't do this on my laptop. So it will be available sometime tonight or tomorrow. And then you can go to the website, look at all the handouts there. Thank you for joining us. Exploring the city of Schwenton, seeing the University of Schwenton, learning about the world a bit after a year.
It's like starving and then eating like a really, really, really big meal all at once.
Yeah.
We're like, oh god, we're paralyzed.
I think the last big lore drop that you guys got at this level was Kretala.
Fretula, for sure.
Actually, Kretala. That was when Balanzar was revealed in his full state.
The Aerolendi, we heard Aerolendi for the first time.
Arlendo was for the first time. Allies of Humanity. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Bertram Stelmus.
Bernard Stelmus.
Bernard Stelmus, sorry. The room underneath the inn that you guys never figured out really.
Fuck, the thing in the room that you opened up? The creature in the room?
Siren.
As a siren? And it didn't kill you because you were a human, but we saw this like shadow. We shoved 2 rounds in there. Yeah, bro. Fuck that thing.
So it's been a slow burn, and even though there was a lot of lore today, trust me,
There's
let
more.
it drop. Let it drop, my friends.
Awful.
Anyway.
The lore goblin says.
One shot next week. We're doing a one shot next week.
We are doing a one-shot next week. It'll be written by Dina Ingley. She will be doing a one-shot in her own world. It will not be in Hindoran whatsoever. It is a world of her creation that she spent hours upon hours making. We played a couple sessions, but then she just had too much going on, so she wasn't able to continue.
I'm disorganized.
Well, it's not just disorganized.
No,
she was
it really is.
tackling
I'm just
a lot at once. So, but we'll see that in her world, something new. I will be playing as a character, hopefully.
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 Yeah.
And then after that week, we will be going back to regular scheduled programming. I'm hoping to play D&D more frequently during the week, but everyone else's schedule is, everyone's an adult, right? You got other stuff going on, but hopefully.
Anyway,
we will see. We will see.
Love you,
Thank
bye.
you for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.